The mission itself was founded on November 1st, in 1776, but in those days California was not a state. It was Spanish territory. It was a Spanish friar who founded the mission, named Father Serra. On that day, Father Serra led a small band of missionaries to this site, where previous missionaries had buried a bell. They had been unable to establish a mission. Father Serra dug up the bell, hung it from a tree, and celebrated Roman Catholic Mass. Today, the chapel that Father Serra founded is the oldest building in California that is still in use.
This is the open documents.
This millstone is similar to those used to crush olives for olive oil. One of the first things the missionaries did was plant olives. By 1830s, the mission had a lot of land covered with cattle, sheep, horses, and hogs roamed the mission lands, and lots of olive trees thrived here. This building is an old soldiers' quarters, where a few soldiers slept and kept their guns and rifles. Only 11 soldiers stayed here at any given time because it was so far away from Spain. Mostly it was peaceful in the mission, but during one famous incident, there was a lot of fighting. This room is where Father Serra and the other priests took their meals and ate. It was pretty rough compared to the cities in Spain and Mexico.
This is the wine vat.
This room shows artifacts from the Spanish period, from whence Father Serra founded the mission through the late 1800s. This big vat is where they used to store wine, and California wine industry was actually born here in San Juan, Capistrano.
This is the entry to the Great Stone Church.
The Great Stone Church is probably the most famous ruin of the mission. It took a long time to build. In 1787, the people of Mission San Juan Capistrano really needed a new church, because the small chapel they had been using for over 10 years could not hold everybody who lived at the mission anymore. A new church had to be built. The mission community wanted to be a part of this historic project, especially women and children. Although they could not gather 200 pounds of blocks, they made a difference by doing little things such as gathering small stones and gravel for the clay, which held the blocks together. Over the next 9 years, the entire mission community, both young and old, both men and women, built the Great Stone Church. That's the end of my tour at Mission San Juan Capistrano. I hope you can come visit here someday. And this is Saxton Sylvester, and I am signing off.